Justin, this is the hunt that just brings me back in time. I mean, to be able to see Karsten out there hunting at that age, I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
It was almost a spoiler. I'm gonna leave it.
Two great hunts.
There we go.
You don't know what happens, but I think you guys can guess what happens. These are some fun, awesome hunts with Dean and his son Karsten up in Wisconsin. So let's stop talking. Let's jump into those hunts right now.
All right, here we go. It's after work. It's September 30th. Karsten did not have school today. He's got to go to school a couple days, Monday, Tuesdays, and then he's got off the rest of the week and has to do virtual classes, work from home, schoolwork that is. Anyway, so we're going to run down to the land. It's going to be Karsten's first hunt at the land this season. We've been holding off. Not a whole lot of pictures of bucks yet. A couple small ones there. And but a ton of does this year. So it's a good sign. So we've been kind of staying back off of this one food plot that we've been getting a lot of action. So we can maybe get Karsten an opportunity at his first deer with the compound bow. So we're excited, right? And again, we're only about a mile down the road. We had a cold front that came in a couple days ago, rain. It's a little windy today, but we've got an opportunity to go. We're gonna go. The wind is good, so we're gonna sit in a soft side tower blind and over a fall food plot that I just put in this late summer, early fall. And it's, according to the cameras, it's looking really, really good. The deer are in it. Just waiting for them bucks to show up. So enough talking. We're about halfway there, and we'll get dressed, get in the blind, and with any luck, we're going to get an opportunity at something here this afternoon, this evening.
All right, well, we made it to the blind, and Karsten was still down below, and I was just getting up on top here, up the ladder, and he pointed out there was a deer out in the food plot on the far end, and then it went around the corner, so we got up in here, and there's actually two fawns, so it's a good start of the night. Deer up on their feet, moving around, and man, this food plot looks beautiful. I haven't been down here in a couple weeks, so the growth is looking really good. So we're excited, trying to get Karsten his first opportunity at a deer. I don't care what he shoots. You know, last year we were holding back from shooting does here because we just want to feel it out, see what we had for a herd. And there's plenty does around. So if he wants to shoot a doe tonight, he can shoot. And any bucks, whatever he wants to shoot, it's up to him. So I do have my bow along. I left it up to him whether I should bring it or not, and he said I might as well bring it. So I've got it shoved in the corner here, but tonight it's all about Karsten. So stick with us, and with any luck, he's going to get an opportunity here, and hopefully we can seal the deal. Let's get him. we'll have to see what we got there. It looked pretty good, and she ran hard. That's a good sign. So we'll review the footage and see what we got.
The arrow fell out.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
So clearly he's not shooting a lot of poundage, so there wasn't a lot of penetration. Can see the arrow laying in a food plot. We'll review it and just give her a little bit of time.
All right, guys, it's been a few hours since Karsten shot that doe. So reviewed the footage. Looks like it's right there. You know, it was real close to the shoulder, so we weren't sure, but it looks like he got some decent penetration. We actually walked down. We could see the arrow laying in a food plot, so we walked out there and looked like he got at least 9-10 inches of penetration. So it was right by that crease, and I was hoping it was behind, you know, behind the shoulder, not in the shoulder. And according to the penetration, looks like he's in there. So it's been a few hours. We're gonna slowly go down there, and we'll probably just take up the track somewhere where about the arrow is. And she ran hard, so that's a good sign. So hopefully we can find her, that she doesn't go too far. All right, let's go.
All right, guys, so this is where she was standing when I shot. It was about 15 yards, and we know where the arrow is. She went that way, so we're gonna take up the trail now.
Bubbles, yeah. Some bubbles. All kinds here. She laying there?
Yeah, she's right there.
We'll go up there, buddy. She's dead. Hey, what do you say?
Nice.
Nice job. Double lung. What a shot. Hey, give me some knuckles, bud. Good job.
Thanks.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
All right, love you, bud.
Yeah.
All right, nice shot. Look at that. Your first deer with a compound bow.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hey guys, here's my trophy doe. All the work putting in the food plots and all the stands, moving them around, it paid off. And this is my first deer with the compound bow, so I am very happy and got this nice trophy doe tonight. So, bow hunt or die. Hey guys, here's my trophy doe. Double lung, went about 100 yards.
Tradition. It's a term recognized with importance, value, and legacy. The truth is, we've all learned from someone who's gone before us. And it is indeed a fact, someone has blazed a trail, a path that we now walk on. You know, they say records were made to be broken, but traditions, well, they were always meant to be carried on.
All right, made it in here. It's a bit of a long walk, tough along the corn, so if I shoot something back in here, it's gonna be a heck of a drag out, that's for sure. But first we gotta see something, then we'll worry about shooting and dragging. It's no secret that I'm here, I guess. On the way in, I jumped a deer about just along the edge of the corn. There was a deer laying in the corn, probably about 150 yards from here. And then probably about 100 yards from here, another deer got up out of the corn. So, and as I was getting ready, a fawn just went through. So there's plenty of deer around. We'll see what happens. That's no surprise to me that they're in the corn. But I can shoot pretty good here. The corn's really low and real weedy on the south end of this field. Big cattail marsh behind me here. Got a north wind right in my face. It's one of them spots where you're taking a chance a little bit, you know, that's all bedding behind me, you know, for hundreds and hundreds of yards to the left, to the right, and behind me. So you just gotta hope that if there's anything bedded back there, that they come out to the east of me or west of me, or they're bedded in the corn. So sometimes you gotta take chances. So first time in, feels pretty good. It's a nice cool evening. We'll see what happens here. All right, losing camera light fast here. Not a bad night. Actually seen 4 bucks. That little basket 8-point came out here about 18 yards. Worked down the field, and I looked down there, I'm watching with binoculars. And there's 3 other bucks, a spike, a 6, and another 8. Nothing big, but pile of little bucks in here, so that's good. I'll have to get Karsten back in here and maybe he can get a crack at one of these bucks. All right, October 3rd. I'm back in the stand I was in last night. Ended up seeing 4 bucks out of this stand. But tonight we got the little man, the mini machine, down below me here in a ladder stand. So with any luck, we're gonna have at least one of them bucks come by us so Karsten can shoot his first buck with the compound bow. So we're excited. Overcast, kind of drizzly. You know, we're getting wet, but it's a good deer hunting day, so stick with us. With any luck, the mini machine is gonna be put to action here tonight.
All right, guys, what a night. Obviously, we're sitting back here in the garage. We didn't want to do an interview afterwards. Karsten shot himself a beautiful buck, for his first buck. Hit him a little high, spined him, and then he followed up with a second shot. So I was going to do a closing interview, and Karsten, just like that, all of a sudden he says, buck, buck, buck. I figured I'd do a closing interview while we still had light, and we still had 15, 20 minutes of season left. And all of a sudden I looked and got the camera around, and he was probably a little bit further than what we thought. Yeah.
Missed first shot.
Missed the first shot. Let's back up just a little bit though. The kids never shot a buck with the bow before, and what we have, a spike come in, and it actually had velvet.
Yeah.
Probably didn't really have a shot at it, right?
Yeah,
Did you?
he was behind the bow.
Yeah, he was behind that. But I'm telling him, get your bow, get your bow. And he's like, just looked at me and he smiled, and I'm like, well, I guess he's not going to shoot that spike. So kudos to him. I mean, he wanted some, he said later, he wanted something bigger, and look what happened. Some bigger buck showed up. We got him, he's dead. We walked up to him, we didn't have any lights and anything else, but we stayed in the tree for quite a while till it got dark, and just to assure, not to push him or anything like that. So we got a long night ahead of us because he's way back in there, but we're gonna get him out so the coyotes don't get him.
All right, guys, there's the stand. He's laying about 20 yards behind the stand here, so go get him. Drop him. There he is.
Nice job, Karsten. What do you say? Huh?
Awesome.
Awesome is right. Look at the size of the deer. Nice buck.
Yeah. Everything's wet.
Gotta push him out. There you go.
First off, I got to give kudos to Dean, because you know what? It takes a lot of work as a parent to get your son or daughter to that point. I mean, there's a lot of steps. There's a lot of baby steps. And I mean, any YouTubers that are young that are out there watching what Karsten did on this week's show, I mean, there's a lot to be learned from this episode.
Yeah, and he's definitely got the ice running through his veins, just like his dad. Made 2 good shots. I mean, I know he was a little upset on the spine shot, but you know what, guys? We've all been there, and to be honest with you,
anyone who hunts legitimately has been there. Everyone else,
I don't know why everybody's so down on the spine shot, man. I don't like tracking.
Dude,
here.
tracking,
no
it's
tracking.
Right
it's like,
Justin,
it's not exactly what you want, but hey,
Justin, just come help me get it out of the woods, and nothing else
I
to
know
do.
exactly where he's at. So congratulations to Karsten. Those were 2 awesome hunts. We are looking forward to seeing more from Dean and the whole Krueger family this fall. Guys, next up, we're going to jump into an Ask the Experts section presented by the folks at Lancaster Archery Supply. We've got 2 questions this week. I'm going to pick one. I'm going to read it. We're going to let Todd answer first. He doesn't know what the question is. So Todd,
I swear they do this stuff on
pay
purpose.
attention, buddy. Robert Ingle says, or asks, I should say, would you rather shoot tighter to the shoulder, aiming for the heart, or further back, shooting for a double lung?
Ooh, that's a great question. I don't know that I'm actually aiming for either one of those 2 spots.
You're not aiming for the heart or the lungs. What are you aiming for?
Well, dude, I love following that front leg up. I look for that crease, and I'm right on that crease.
I mean, that would be considered probably tighter to the shoulder, right?
Tighter to the shoulder.
Crease?
Tighter to the shoulder. Because I'll tell you what, when you hit that spot, even if you hit just the beginning of that leg, that bone that comes up right there, dude, you punch through it, you got a heart shot. If the leg's forward, you got double line. Dude, I love that shot. I'm right there. I'm right on the line.
He's right on the crease.
On the
I
crease.
would.
You're shooting the crease. Don't give me no baloney.
Todd's answering for me. I am shooting the crease. We all love the crease. That's where I'm shooting. I don't love to hug the shoulder too tight. I think that's just a recipe for disaster. So if I was going to go an inch or 2 either way, it'd probably be just behind the crease. That's just me. But thank you, Robert, for that question. Guys, next up, we're going to jump into trophy photos, and we've got a special themed trophy photos section for this week. In honor of Karsten's first 2 deer with a compound bow, we have an all-kids version of trophy photos.
All right.
Let's take a look.
I love this.
Gracie Grolski.
Jillian Zook,
Kylie Steinweg,
Matthew Weaver,
Patrick O'Neill,
and Rowan Fisk. Well, guys, as always, these are great trophies. Of course, Justin said only pick one. There's no way in heck I'm going to do that. Everybody
I knew
is a
that's
winner.
what you were gonna do.
Everyone is a winner here. I'm not going to, Justin's like, no, you only got to pick one. I'm not doing that. It's just not right. These kids are all awesome in my book. Every one of you are getting a prize.
I wish you were Pinocchio. Your nose would be touching the lens.
Every one of you get a
right now.
prize because these are just great
Well, they're
photos.
great photos. How do you
They
not
are.
give all these kids prizes?
We are.
Congratulations to the young, successful hunters out there. You guys are awesome.
Look at these
Moms,
guys.
dads, kids, make sure you send your information to you, and we will get you some goodies for the kiddos. And to all you parents
Love
out
these
there,
pictures.
make sure you're taking your kids out, man. They're the future
great.
of
Good
hunting.
stuff.
This was awesome. This was a great
Only
episode.
give one get. You're, you know,
like
guys.
the
Good thing
Grinch.
I was here with this.
I've been
week's
watching The
episode.
Grinch a lot with my kids. They're already watching Christmas movies. Christmas Chronicles, watched it like 3 times already.
All right. Weather is changing. It's 15th, guys. I've always said it. 15th through the 30th is
I
money
think
time.
you killed a buck on like the 15th
I know.
one year.
That's why I got to go.
So you better get out of here.
die.
We need another buck down. Let's go. All good photos.
Pick a winner.
Dude, look at these.
Just
How
pick
do
a
you
winner.
not give all these kids? Dude,
Pick a winner. That's how it works.
how do you pick a winner?
It's easy. You
Pick
one.
the winner. Fine.